Sorry, y'all. I made that face because my husband was coming around the corner and then he starts yapping and then he turns his phone on really, really loud like he's deaf. So I had to end that video really quickly, and then I'm going to talk a little fast because he's bringing the children home from school. Go. Sorry, I got a dog, y'all. Yeah, go back to. You know I don't play games. Um, so I also want to address the nice comments, the things that you guys said about my husband. That is so sweet. I didn't even tell him. I forgot to show him some of the comments. And like I said, I don't like to low below people. I don't like to bash people, like, because I feel like, what are you getting out of that? So this episode we made, like my son will be, AJ is um whoops. Yeah, okay. So AJ is will be what, 7 this year? So that was made when he was only a month, if that. And now he's will be 7. So we did this show years ago. I don't know why all of a sudden Lifetime is showing our episodes when 7 years ago you couldn't find it anywhere. So also for those who saying it's fake, let me address you one last time. So a local TV news crew, which is CBS Chicago, was interested in my story. And you know how it is when you sharing with these, TV shows like, news and like Ellen or something like that. You have to show facts, right? You just can't say, oh my God, this person did something. They're not going to air a show without facts, right? So the lady, the producers, asked me for all my proof, which is why they aired my show, because I have my proof to back up what I was saying. So they're not going to share something without any facts. Okay? They're not going to share stuff, stuff like that, because that's allegations. That's something you saying something has happened when you don't know it happened. So I had to show them emails and texts and videos. Like, they, that's why they aired it. And they aired it the same day we filmed it, like the same day. She's like, okay, we're done. It'll air at 6 o'clock today. I was like, oh wow, that was quick, because I gave them all of my proof. I sent them an information. They was interested. They needed proof. So they can't, especially around here, because people don't want to be sued, right? So if you watch the CBS Chicago with my story, they reached out, and Dr. Glassman was like, I don't know, I didn't know this. I'm like, what you mean you didn't know this? You knew this. You know you left this girl with no teeth in her mouth. You knew that. Whether it was 10 years ago or 7 months ago, you knew. And you played the victim like, oh my God, I didn't know. I wish her well. It wasn't like, you know what, I do know what she's talking about. And unfortunately, she just didn't, she wasn't honest. She made it seem like she didn't know what was happening. She was like, oh, I was unaware. Are you kidding me? Seriously? Don't let me get phone records. Do not let me get phone records where it shows that I've spoken to you on the phone. I was trying to speak to her husband, who he kind of did a little bit of work on me, but it was mainly her. And he was like, I'm gonna let you talk to Deborah because I just don't know. And so I get on the phone with her, and she was like, oh yeah, bro, we would love to do your work. Um, and then what's bizarre is that everybody that was working with her, that been with her for years, who was helping me get proof, all of a sudden didn't work for her anymore. Like, her receptionist Gina been with her for like 10 plus years. And the week she told me she was gonna call me back to get some more facts, she said, "Bro, give me a week." I gave her 2 weeks. I kind of dragged my feet because I was like, I'm gonna give her some time because they are a busy practice. They're in the middle of New York or whatever. So I'm gonna give her an extra week. I'm gonna drag my feet. The very next week I call, they're like, "Oh, Gina no longer works here." I'm like, "What? After how many years?" Oh, all of a sudden she's helping me. She's no longer there. They hire a new manager. She was rude and nasty. Oh my God, we saw what you and these fans of the show wrote on our page. You should be grateful. And you came in better than what you look like. I had to check her like, lady, shut up. Well, I'm reading the notes. I don't care what the notes say. It's on video. I had to check her. I had to read her. Oh, then she's like, oh, I'm so sorry. What are you sorry about? You didn't do it. Now I give it a good month. Call back. She no longer works there. So I'm like, what is happening? Speak to another manager. She was a real nice lady. Wasn't judgmental. Wasn't nasty. She was like, Brick, I'm gonna give it some time and I'm gonna reach out and see what happened. Okay. Gave her the same amount of time, 2 weeks. Call back. She no longer works there. I'm like, what is happening? So are they threatening people if they talk to me or work with me, they fired? Because it's just teeth. You know what I'm saying? I'm not asking for a boob job. I'm not asking you to buy me a house and a car. I didn't want to go into debt getting teeth. Everybody said, why don't you go do this and get out a card and get out a loan? No. Now when you have 4 kids, when you have to prepare for their future. So I'm like sacrificing doing that so I can prepare for theirs. So I can put them in a house. So I can make sure that we have reliable transportation to move around. Now, if it was just me by myself and I didn't have any children, then heck yeah. I wouldn't make these videos. I would just pay for it myself. I would have got a loan out. I would have done something to make sure I had a beautiful smile. But when you have mouths to feed, you have to consider people around you. And so and what I also teach my kids is about the importance of hygiene because I tell them my story. I'm like, yeah, mom, mommy just, oh, I'm sorry, I'm so ashy. I've been working and washing and cleaning. Um, so again, it was never to. I think Dr. Glassman and Dr. Deborah and Stephen are beautiful people. I believe them, actually, and they didn't take out my infection. For those who keep saying they did a good job, it wasn't even them that touched my mouth. It was Dr. Jacobs. He's a surgeon. If you watch the video, I went to New Jersey to go get my teeth pulled, and then went back to New York for them to finish the work. So the Glassmans didn't even pull out any teeth. Dr. Jacobs did. And he was an amazing man. And that's all his job was just to pull them out. Their job was to finish and replace them with implants. So you guys gotta pay attention to the show to be like, oh wait, the Glassmans, no. And they did my veneers, which I didn't know they were going to do that until I was in the chair and they were doing it, and I was like, wait a minute, what are you doing with the teeth that's left? They were like, oh, we put veneers on. I'm like, oh, are you shaving down my teeth? Because I didn't know that. So when they were just doing random stuff to my mouth, I started asking questions because they weren't telling me what they were going to be doing beforehand. So, I had to start asking questions like, this is my body, this is my life. And I have to ask questions. And I told that producer, which I'm not going to name her name because she is still active, I flat out told her, I said, if they're trying to get me dentures, I will not finish the show. She said, okay, Brooke, let me find out what's going on. Because again, they did tell me they wasn't sure if I was going to be a candidate. They never said no about dentures because nothing was wrong with my jaw. Like everybody keeps saying in the comments, her jaw was all messed up. No, it was not. That was the other lady. Pay attention. It was just my sinuses that needed to heal a lot longer. So Dr. Jacobs was like, it's going to take a little longer for you to heal because I had to repair your sinuses. He didn't say nothing about my jaw. And matter of fact, I don't even think they showed that on the show of him saying that. So, I mean, come on, guys. I really wish that I could have had my sister recording the dentist saying it. Like, I really wish that, because I had my sister there, and I really wish that I would have had her record some of that. But I knew when I was doing my so-called confessionals, I guess is what you want to call it, I was saying it there. So it was like, okay, well, it's on video. It's on video. I have it on email. I have it on text from the producers. I have screenshots where she screenshotted Dr. Glassman's messages. Like, this is why I don't delete stuff. Because stuff like this. Because if I would have deleted everything out of email and text, I would have been out of luck. But I didn't delete it. And that's just because I just don't delete stuff. And it's not because I want to pull up receipts for a later date. I just don't delete stuff. Unless it's really unnecessary. Or spam emails and things of that nature. But I got so many old cell phones where I tell my kids, if you're going to play my phone, do not touch my text messages. Because that's my proof. So I have a whole phone where I bought it in New York. And that was my communication with them. So those are not messed up or they're not fake. They're all real. So I just want to give an update that nothing has happened. A lawyer was supposed to help me. She kind of went MIA on me too. I don't know what happened with that. Um, so I'm just praying and believing God that I will either come up with money myself, but I just really hope that they will do the right thing. And I just happened to look at the views last night in my episode with that nice, beautiful young lady. I forgot what her name was who shared an episode with me. We have 234K views. That's the highest out of all the episodes that they have. Everybody is 79,000 or 99,000. But it blew my mind when I just happened to go on YouTube last night. And I was like, holy crap, 234,000 people have viewed this. And I'm reading the comments, and 98% of them are very positive, and I appreciate that. So, me sharing my story is just for Lifetime to do the right thing and hire some new dentist who's going to finish my work. And I would even love to be an ambassador. I hope they do a season 2, and we do it differently, and I help find people who want a beautiful smile like I want. Like, I would love to help them out. So, Lifetime people, executives, whoever makes that decision, please just give me my teeth. I just want to smile. That's all I ever wanted. That's it. I don't want money. I don't want to sue. I didn't want that. I just want it, and I still want the teeth that you promised me. That's it. The dentist promised me. And the dentist said, you guys are the one that stopped it. I don't know why. But I would love, if you are doing a season 2, I would love to be a part of that. I would love to help you. I get messages to this day from random people saying, you know, any advice? Your story touched my life. I'm going to the dentist because of, what I saw you went through. So I would love to be a part of it. If you're doing season 2. Like, I would love to be like a person who interviews people and talking with them, and like, I would love to be a part of that. But the only thing I ever wanted was my smile. So I really hope you do the right thing and give me what was promised. And for all you negative people, I won't respond to you anymore. But I had to address you because you guys think you know and you don't know. So God bless you. And thank you for the beautiful, positive comments about how pretty I am. I appreciate that. And how much you all love my husband. I tell you one thing, I think my family loves my husband more than me. I tell him that all the time because we could walk in a room and they'll greet him first before they even greet me. It's funny. He hangs out with all of my family. So I think they just took him from me. So I appreciate that. He's an amazing dad and husband, and I've been blessed by God. And I'm just blessed to just be alive, and I'm happy, and I'm grateful for Dr. Jacobs removing all the bad teeth and making me healthy. I just want for them to finish the work. That's all I ever wanted. Nothing more, nothing less. So I'm gonna get back to work, and I keep looking over my shoulder because my 4 children. Because when I did the show, I only had 3. Now I have 4, and we have no more. um, and so whenever they pull up, that means my house is about to be loud. So I just wanted to record this, and oh, my shirt. This is my husband's shirt. He doesn't like when I wear his clothes, but tell him to get over it. I know you wives can understand that. They're nice, big, and they smell like him, and they're warm, and but again, thank you all for watching. Please continue to support Lifetime because I actually still watch their shows. I don't know what happened, but I just feel like you don't leave people out like that. We are real people. We're not made up people. We're real people. And like I said, I totally own the fact that I did this to myself, and I thought Lifetime was just going to give me a new life and a new chance to make it right, which is why I signed up for the show. I was excited. And so I would love to be a part of season 2 if they doing, but I just want a beautiful, healthy smile. So Lifetime, I hope you do the right thing. And if you guys have any more questions, please put it in the comments. If you want me to keep making more videos, then great. To my new subscribers, hi. I only made this YouTube to upload my uncle's choir videos. May his soul rest in peace. And then I just started making videos because I was tired of being depressed. Like, I was depressed not having teeth. You get depressed when your teeth is bad. And I was suppressed for a long time, you know, and I still have those moments. And I always try to see the brightness and like you're alive and you're healthy and you have an amazing family, but that's great. Um, but teeth is a need, especially when you want to eat. I would love to eat like corn on the cob. I can't eat that kind of stuff. I could barely eat a salad. You know, it's just I have to cut things down like a baby. I had to reteach myself how to eat. You know, I had to teach myself how to chew. It was crazy, and I still struggle to this day. I have to spit some food out because it's just too hard for me to chew, or it takes me a lot longer to eat. And that's all I ever wanted. And I thought Lifetime was going to, and the Glassmans was going to be those people to give me my second chance. Um, and again, I don't know what happened. All I know is that they're blaming each other, and I do have proof. But I can't show that to you guys because it has people's, you know, their personal cell phones and emails, and I won't go that far ever. But my lawyer has it, and the Chicago news station has it, which is why they shared my story because I showed them proof. So, oh, the kids are back, and it's time for me to go. You guys have an amazing day, and again, thank you so much for all those views and beautiful words. May God bless and keep you. Bye.